All right, let's get into it. So I am making basically like an egg scramble breakfast burrito and oatmeal for my breakfast 4-day meal prep. So here I'm just chopping up some onions. Doesn't really matter which ones you use. I like to use sweet onions. I'm not the best chopper, so please don't judge me on that. I really just eyeball everything. It's really how much you like onions. If you like onions at all, you know, you can use garlic or anything else. So I just have some white mushrooms here, taking off the little stems. And then I'm going to rinse them and then pat them dry. And then just chop those up too. So mushrooms don't take long to reduce or to cook. So a good 5-8 minutes, honestly, depending on how high your heat is. So I'm going to throw those in first with the onions. So this is my skillet, my Aisha curry skillet. I love her cookware. So anyway, I just put in some vegetable oil and letting the onion simmer. That is my seasoning salts that I use, onion powder and garlic powder and pepper. I'll put that in the description so you know exactly what I'm using. One of those seasonings did come from Trader Joe's, so I'll put that in there. Anywho, so you just dump everything in, put the season in, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the onions and for the mushrooms. So just sauteing that together, letting that simmer for a little while. Next, I have some liquid egg whites. I get that straight from Aldi. I think it's like $2.50 maybe. I like their egg whites. I kind of, like I said, I eyeball this since I'm making it for 4 days. I just kind of understand like how much that egg white consistency will have, and so I just kind of pour it in. Roughly speaking, it might be 1.5 cups. So next, you see my meal prep containers. I put 1/2 cup of oatmeal. That is what the serving is on the box, and just pour in hot water. I do put in a little too much hot water, as you'll see in a second. I don't like my oatmeal that liquidy. So I'll just add a couple more oats in there. Honestly, they're like overnight oats anyway, so they're going to thicken up. But that was a little too watery for me, so I just added some dry oats in there. I'm also going to add some brown sugar, just for taste, honestly. You can put regular sugar. Some people like to put granola, blueberries, or whatever. Brown sugar is fine for me, just a little bit. And then I'll also season it with salt as well. Sometimes I do put butter, but this is just brown sugar, and then I'm putting salt there and just stirring that up to make sure it's all mixed together. Heading back to our egg whites, you can see it's starting to thick up. It takes egg whites maybe less than 5 minutes to cook. It depends on the heat. And so you'll see it close up. When it's done, it's just all white. And then you'll see the mushrooms. You can kind of see the onions a little bit too. Look at that steam. Oh, yes. And it's absolutely delicious. So to make my burrito, I use gluten-free wraps I get from Aldi. I just put a little bit of Hillman's mayonnaise. As you can see, it's just literally enough to taste it. Do not judge how I wrapped my burrito. After the first wrap, my burrito turned out really nice. But this is just like I forgot to fold the ends first, so things are just spilling out. I mean, it is what it is at this point. Grab some toothpicks to secure it. And then it goes into my meal prep container. I was like, let me go ahead and put it in aluminum foil since I am going to be putting this in the freezer. I don't like to leave eggs out for too long, so I just went ahead and put it in the freezer. I put it in the foil so I can put it in the freezer. And that's it. That is my meal prep for 4 days for my breakfast. Mushroom and onion and egg whites breakfast burrito with oatmeal. Thanks for watching.